There once was a bittersweet man and they called him Lemon Boy.
Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog. I will just say now, the weather in England has decided to not be autumn weather. I know autumn isn't till like the mid to end of September. In my head, autumn is starting now. And it's decided it's going to be like 30 degrees this week. I was like, can we not? Don't expect me to look any more nicer than this. Babe, it's not happening. Let me take my bag off. Let me get comfortable. But I am starting this vlog off late in the day, just because I've been out and stuff. And I was going to do a like crochet with me for the week. This vlog will contain a lot of crochet, because of course it will. First plan of action today though, I need to clean my room or tidy my room up, because I'm not going to lie, there is fucking shit everywhere. But first things first, I need to show you what I found in Home Bargains. Now, if you have seen my Everything I Want to Crochet in Autumn video, you might have seen that I want to make a zip up like bomber jacket thing. And in it you have to like crochet on or sew on a zip, right? Girl, I can't do that. That's not my area of expertise, if I do have one. But I went in Home Bargains earlier, not looking for anything, and just ended up finding they always have like a little crafty section, and a lot of the wool I get is actually from there. It's like okay wool. It's not the best quality, but it will do. And I found the zips, which is good, and each of them have like 3 in a pack, I think. Yeah, so I just got black and white because that's all they had. Do I think they're going to be the best quality? Absolutely not. Probably not. I don't know how long they're. 30 centimeters. That's not that long. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. I can make a bag. I'm sure I'll make use of it anyway. And then, because to add zips on that specific pattern, I was trying to check a pattern when I was in the shop, but I just couldn't find it. Etsy, like, can you sort your app out with patterns? Because I can't seem to find my patterns on your app. But anyway, I found like a whole punch pliers, like when you can punch holes into things, because that's, yeah. £4. Listen, I know it's probably going to be awful, but for £4 you can't really go wrong. And also, I don't know if I've ever shown any of my little punch needle things on here. I started punch needling like last month, a few weeks ago. Bought a load of stuff on Amazon, used up all of it, got really like into it, was doing like really cute stuff. Like, are you joking? These are really cute. Like, you can't tell me these are not really bloody cute. Like, you can't tell me they're not cute. Yeah, I used up like all of the monk's cloth. Used up all of that, so obviously I haven't done any since. I've got all the wool and like literally I've got everything for it. I've got embroidery hoops, I've got actual like the needles, I've got the glue gun, I've got fucking like shavers and shit. I didn't buy it, all of it, obviously. I did have stuff lying around, but yeah, these are really fucking cute. I saw this in there. I don't actually know what this is. Ada fabric. Okay, but it does look like the same sort of texture as monk's cloth, if you know what that is. So I thought, let me just buy some, because if this works and if this is decent, great. But actually, I think first order of business is not to tidy my room, because, well, let me get you down off my tripod. Hold on. So as you might have seen, this is here. And yeah, this is Hobie, my golden pothos. She was not enjoying being on the wall. If you remember, she was trailed up the wall. And as you can see, she liked to leave her mark on the wall, didn't she? She had to do it. So as you can see, it ripped half the wallpaper off. So really love that for me. What's this called? Polyfiller, something like that. I need to put this on there. That is first order of business, because once that's done, then I can leave that to dry and then tidy the rest of my room. Guys, this is what I'm working with. Like, I'm really not joking when I say, like, it's a mess in here. This is the realities. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's just clothes everywhere. And all of this has a reason. So I'm reusing a lot of the yarn from old projects that I just don't use and I'm not gonna use. This originally was like a whole, I think I showed this in my everything I've ever crocheted, but I originally made like a whole sweater. Like, I made 2 front panels and 2 sleeves. And then when it came to sewing them, it just did not fit right, and it was just too tight, and that's just not a vibe. So I am reusing the yarn, which for one, frogging this takes fucking ages, but I'm reusing it and I'm making a raglan because that's currently the hyperfixation apparently. Also, I hit 1,000 subscribers today, which Guys, that's really exciting. Thanks for subscribing, because I don't do anything. What do I do? This video is probably going to be filled with lots of crochet, probably some reading. Guys, I need to talk about it. Does anyone know of the book called Ice Planet Barbarians? Right, you're not allowed to judge me. This is a judgment-free zone. I don't judge you guys, so you can't judge me, right? If you do, I kept seeing everyone on TikTok talking about it and saying like you can't help but read them. And I was like, right, what is happening? And it's about an alien. Am I ashamed? Maybe. They like crash land into an ice planet and there's these barbarian like aliens. And it's a romance. I need to go get a ladder. BRB. I've got a ladder. Main goal is very like, I'm different vibe. It's very, I'm different. I'm the one that's gonna save. But she's very much, I'm different. And she goes out of like, they crash into this thing, or this planet, and all the aliens on their ship like leave them. And it's like kind of graphic. Well, actually it was very fucking graphic. Yeah, she's like, right, I'm gonna go get food. You lot stay here. And then she meets this like fucking barbarian that's like 7 foot and blue. And like, morals go out the window reading this book, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like almost halfway in. Why am I reading it? Guys, it's really fucking weird. If you read it, please don't judge me. Actually, judge all you want, because I'm judging myself. I don't care. If anyone's wondering, I finished the whole Akatar series the other night, and the 5th book is my favourite. As I described it on my Goodreads, also follow my Goodreads here, if you want. I'm trying to get better at being like more active on there, and like actually posting reviews, because it is kind of funny reading everyone's thoughts and shit. It's funny reading the unhinged ones. I described the 5th book of Akatar as like fan fiction of the main 3, because the way I see it, you know how a lot of fan fiction, whether it's in whatever like fandom you're in and stuff, whether it's like Harry Potter, let's go for Harry Potter, how a lot of the fan fiction is like based on like 2 characters that are not together in the series, do you know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, it's just like canon relationships and shit like that, right? That's not actually happened. That is how the 5th book of Akatar felt for me. And you've got to remember, I'm a fan fiction girly for life. I just loved it, because it just like, I don't know, and also just the whole vibe of the 5th book was just so much more, like there was way less action in it than obviously like the 3rd book in the Akatar series. Like there was not a bloody war going on. I don't know, I love books like that where there's like not much going on, but maybe I am a character girly and that's why I like Akatar so much. Sorry, I'm really waffling. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this and I'm going to turn the camera off, because otherwise I'll just keep talking. So I'll be back once I've filled everything. Okay, the wall is very, very badly now covered in polyfiller. I'm not naive to think that this is going to look good. I'm planning on, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to, because I don't have the hanging plant up the wall anymore, because the reason I took it off was, and also I can tell she's already thriving in the window way more. So, you know, and the reason I took it off was because, actually let me get her down so you can see what we're working with. Basically, like she's pretty long. I did give her a trim, so she's propagating more babies. But the issue was watering it for me. I like to like give my plants a shower. Like I do bottom water my plants all the time because I'm lazy. Apart from like maybe once or twice, I actually went through the top. It's just hassle. And also, actually, that is not even the main reason. The main reason is because the stickies I had, let me find them for you. Maybe it's just my walls and they're not that great, or they weren't stuck on very well, but there were these ones. They kind of like cable ties where you stick it to the wall and then you put the plant, like a stem in between, and you just like twist it and then they stay like that. They just kept falling off the wall. Bro, when you're laying in bed and you hear and then it's not a vibe. And also, the plant, she wasn't thriving up the wall because pothos, I don't know if any of you non-plant girlies, pothos, let me bring her over. Their leaves are obviously green, but the more they see sunlight, the more you get like the yellow bits. And this isn't like where they've burnt, it's just you get different like colours. And obviously like as new leaves were coming in, a lot of them were just sort of very, like this is still fine. But like I like it when they're a bit like speckly. So she's thriving in, well hopefully she's thriving in the window. And also I kind of just like having the hanging plants. Getting back to the wall, I do eventually want to fill this with stuff just because it does look a bit naked now, but for time being, and also the spots don't bug me. It's only me looking at that, not you guys. You don't see that. I need to tidy my room. I'm still in the process, because I moved back from uni. I'm still in the process of like finding where to put things. My like windowsill is just filling up with plants even more, because every time I go into like Poundland, I buy a cactus or a succulent or something, because I found some really cute ones. How the fuck does this work? I've started making a list of all the random little crochet projects that I want to make, or just the crochet projects I want to do anyway. Obviously I did my autumn video of all the things I want to crochet in autumn, but obviously there is just some things like you just find things and you're like, oh, I want to do that. But obviously I want to start a granny square blanket for my bed. I'm now officially on a yarn a buying yarn ban, yarn buying ban, and a kind of a book ban as well, honestly. Just because I ordered, basically I did a yarn order the other day, and that should be coming like Wednesday maybe. And guess what I'm gonna make, guys? I've missed doing vlogs. If you like a long crochet based chatty vlog, you're in the right place, girl. Also, if I have ginger hair in like a few weeks, don't be shocked. I'm one of the blondes who dyes their hair ginger in like autumn, winter. Sometimes, guys, you just have to stop doing what you're supposed to. I'm not in the mood to tidy it, so I'm just not going to, and that's okay. Now I feel like I'm back in my crochet vibe. Like, I'm like, yeah, I want to keep creating. I found this girl on Instagram. I think her thing is M's Wardrobe or something. And I saw the picture, or like the reel she did of like a granny square dress, or like jacket, cardigan, coat that she made, and I was like, that is so cool. I'm just so in the mood of like, I want to just be creative. I saw this person on TikTok, I can't remember their name, but they made like a watch for their clock. Like a huge, they had like a big like wall clock, and they crocheted like a watch strap, like a watch band around it. And I was like, I would never even think to do that. Good job, guys. I'm gonna finish this. I'm determined to do it, just because I can't be bothered to do this anymore. And then I think start on the spiderweb top.
He was growing in my garden and I pulled him out by his hair like a weed. And like weeds do, he only came and grew back again. So I figured this time I might as well let him be. Lemon boy and me started to get along together.
So turns out I watched one tutorial, kind of, not even the whole thing. I think I know the gist of it, kind of. I'll put up the person that I'm using, the tutorial I use, because obviously this isn't my pattern, but I'm just going off based on that. I think I've got this amount of white of this yarn, and then I think I've got an entire second ball, so I should be fine. I don't know how big a hook I should use, because this is going to be, you want it to be loose ideally. I think I'm just going to go with a 5. When in doubt, use a fucking 5mm crochet hook. That's what I say. I found that when I try and crochet on camera, I cannot crochet. My brain stopped already.
Fantasies and we know the one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Slay. Okay, it's 9:32, so I think I'm actually going to stop talking today, just because I've spoken so much today. So I'll say good night now, and I guess I'll speak to you tomorrow.
It's actually pretty easy being nice to a bitter boy like him. So I got myself a citrus friend. But soon as bittersweet started to rub off on me.
It is actually so uncomfortably hot that it's pissing me off. It's actually way later in the day that I thought I'd be speaking to the vlog, but I've just got home. I went shopping. I caved last night and got Kindle Unlimited, because for some reason I thought I had Kindle Unlimited ages ago, and like I thought that I'd already used my like 30-day free trial. Turns out I hadn't, and so I got Flawless on my Kindle because I'm really not vibing with the paperbacks. Guys, I'm sorry this is all you're getting from me. The greasy hair is staying, but I have made a new discovery about myself. I've been pondering over for a few days, is the fact that I want, and I think I actually need it to be honest, is a pickup truck. I think I would really slay in a pickup truck. You know, like the Ford Rangers, like the really huge pickup trucks. Because it's, imagine me, pink crochet, in a fucking pickup truck. Yeah. Like, that would just be so funny. And to change the subject, I think later on I'm going to repot, or actually pot some of my cut-ins. I've had them in water for weeks and I've just left them on the windowsill. So I think I'm going to repot them and hopefully not kill them. Honestly, I just kind of want to sit here and read more of Flawless. I'm not updating anymore on Ice Planet Barbarians. I will not be speaking about that. Maybe the whole pickup truck thing is coming from the fact that I also want a cowboy.
You think smelling like lemon zest would be pretty neat. I found out that my friends are more of the savory type, and they weren't too keen on compromising with a nice
Guys, I'm so tired. I'm literally 29% in. Like, I don't read fast, but like, I want a cowboy. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. Because I got Kindle Unlimited last night, I was like, as I watch TikToks and come across, oh, I'm just chatting in bed now. This is the vibe. And whenever I'm on TikTok and I just see a video of like book recommendations, I usually add it to my Goodreads. If I always just add like just to the my want to read list, and a lot of spicy books that get recommended are usually on Kindle Unlimited, which is good. So last night I was just absolutely tearing through Kindle Unlimited and just adding loads of books. Should I do a Kindle tour? No, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Actually, I'm gonna go outside now because the sun is still up and it's setting. I'm gonna go and repot my plants now.
So lemon boy and me, we just gotta get along together. I helped him plant his seeds and we'll mow the lawn in bad weather. It's actually pretty easy being nice to a bitter boy like him. So I got myself a citrus friend. But what if I run out of fertilizer? What if the clouds run out of rain?
As we can see, girl bosses, I have showered. I'm having the urge to start editing the granny stripe raglan video. You guys are never going to believe what is happening to me. Actually, let me tell the big long. So turns out I've lost half the footage. That's just really annoying. I don't think the granny raglan sweater video is going to go up. That just might mean that this might be an extra long vlog. Sorry for anyone that was waiting for the granny raglan. I will just show it. I'll show it in this vlog tomorrow. Really annoying me because I'll give you a sneak peek. Look, I was literally like sat on my floor. I really had like a therapy session with you guys. Can you see? I was literally sat on the floor crocheting for like 20 minutes. I'm not joking. I guess I actually am now going to stop talking for the night now, because I'm going to lay in bed and read, because that's all I want to do right now. So good night, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Good morning, guys. So hot in here. So hot in here. Right. No, this is not a vibe. Last night I was so annoyed that I'd like lost half the footage of my raglan vlog, but it's fine. Actually, whilst we're here, I'll show you what I was doing, so you're not going to miss out. And you probably could see me in some of the clips from the other day doing this. So this was the raglan that I was working on. Basically was using super chunky and a lot of random yarn that was given to me that I had like random portions of, sort of thing. And so I was like, right, let me make an ugly raglan. And this is what I came up with. One, it's very warm, which is good. Yeah, I basically finished this. I literally blocked it and everything. And then you probably saw me the other day doing the cuffs. I literally freehanded this. These are really not hard to do, and I'm actually in the middle of making another raglan, which is obviously not a granny stitch one, with some yarn from previous projects. So this was the yarn that, like, the previous project I was making a sweater. Then when I had 4 panels of these, and then when I came to attach it all, it just didn't sit right and it was just a bit tight. I'm basically, just as I'm going, I'm just frogging that project and making this. I'm freehanding this. I don't know how well this is going to work. but I'm just gonna give it a go. But I'm gonna go start editing, I think, and I guess I'll update you later on.
What if lemon boy won't grow no longer? What if beaches dry of sugar cane? Oh, well.
Guys, my yarn order came in. This room is very much, I don't know what's going on here. So, like I always say, I order my yarn from Little Wool Shop because they're besties. Okay, so we've got 1 black. Right, so we've got 5 cream and then 5 like this granite, like speckled grey yarn. I'm gonna be doing a project with, actually, let's see if anyone can guess what I'm thinking. So this yarn is for a cardigan I'm making for someone else, so that's, ignore that for now. But if I just show this, what's anyone's guesses of what I'm making? That I should have a video on if I can do it. Within the next few weeks maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do. But are there any guesses? I'm not telling you. So this is very nice. This granite. Granite. I'll speak to you later when I've actually finished editing. Guys, I'm so tired. I haven't updated much today either, but I actually ended up seeing family today, and I've just been sitting here trying to edit. I haven't got very far. I started on the hexagon cardigan that I'm making for someone, and also I realised that I can't count, and I did 5 sides instead of 6, so I'm a bit of an idiot. But this is how far I'm at, which is fine. Starting hexagon cardigans is always the worst because there's just so much to go. I have been reading Flawless. I want a cowboy, and now I'm on Bull Rider TikTok. I'll speak to you in a bit. Oh my god. Love that we can tell that I've just washed my hair, because look at this. I would be lying if I said it wasn't literally like 10 PM right now. I honestly don't know what I've even done today. Not a clue. I am gonna make something. I keep seeing those like granny square like crossbody bags. So I have like a Uniqlo bag, which everyone fucking sees in every vlog. I use it literally all the time. So I'm gonna attempt to do one for like autumn vibe. Okay, maybe I use these colours. So we're going autumn vibe, I think. I'm just gonna like honestly kind of just freehand it. I think you have to do 4 granny squares. The way, I don't even know if this is gonna be right, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so let's pray for me.
Stars to beach themselves, tortoise shells tear away from their spines. It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
I decided to do 3 rows of each for the granny squares, right? And I'm using a 3mm hook because I thought, oh, maybe like this will just make it like more sturdy. I'm impatient, and as much as this looks kind of cute, girl, this is tiny. So I think I'm gonna swap to like either a 4mm or a 4.5 or even a 5. Because like I say, I'm lazy. Girl, I do not want to be sat here. Like, I've done 2 of these. This is all I've done. And I've probably been sat, I don't know how long I've been sat here. And also, this tiny hooks just give me anger. They just fuel hatred in my bones. So I think I'm gonna redo these and do it in like a 4.5. Okay, this is the 4.5. So I'm gonna use this one. This is not working for me, and also because I'm going up for hook size, I think I'm only gonna do 2 rows instead of 3. Otherwise this will be huge. I guess actually I'll just see how big in comparison 2 rows of a 4.5 is to this, which is a 3. So I'm gonna sit here and do that now. So basically ignore everything I've done.
Lemon boy and I, we're gonna live forever. Like Snufkin and Little My, we'll get around wherever. Lemon boy and I, we're gonna live forever.
Okay, update. I've just done a full, well, originally I was going to do this colour on the outer edge. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet because this is actually way bigger than I thought it was. But I might leave them this size. I don't know how big I need them. I guess I probably should measure them up against my Uniqlo bag. I'm literally so tired right now. I can't be bothered to do any more crochet. I think I'm going to honestly just stop crocheting for the night just because I'm tired and my hands are starting to hurt. So I'm going to carry on with this tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to add this last colour though. Good night. Morning guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's 9:15. But also, this is what happens when you have a fringe. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm just not ready to be not in a dark bedroom right now. So for the time being, the curtains are staying shut. I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read for a bit, but I am planning on getting my bag, or the granny squares for my bag done. Well, this is a look and a half if I've ever seen one. It's 11:06. I've just been laying in bed reading, so can you blame me, really? Well, I'm gonna take this out. I don't know how this is gonna look, so I guess we can just do this together. I used to always do this with my hair. Wow. Interesting. It's a bit hot for this sort of hair anyway. Right, I'm gonna get dressed and then I might sit outside. I need to take some pictures for my Instagram because I'm gonna really try and get better on my like crochet artsy Instagram, just because I don't post on there and I really need to post like a few things, aka this. Is it a good idea to do all of that in this heat? Probably not. Hi girlios, I thought I would actually come put some makeup on because I'm going to take some pictures for my Instagram, but it is going to be very minimal effort because I'm, like I say, very hot. I think I'm just going to time lapse and then come back. You're the bitterest guys around, and I got myself a citrus friend. This is a new look. I've got no eyeliner on and I've gone with a reddish lip, almost. Not full red though, because nah, that's not happening. I'm gonna go take some photos in the garden and hope that none of my neighbours spy on me. Hey guys, we've unlocked another location. We're in the garden. I'm hoping that none of my neighbours can hear me, but I'm about to do some more granny squares. Ended up not adding borders to this, or like another colour, sorry. Just the colour didn't go and I wanted it to be more like brassy, orangey. I think I'm gonna try and do the granny connecting stitch. I did manage to do a full one and then I got the others, the middles done. I just need to finish off doing this colour, but I'm gonna start something else. Because one, I'm not going to use this for that project now, I was like, I kind of want to still use it for something. It's still really hot in England now and I think it's going to stay warm for a while. So I thought, oh my god, I wanted to make a granny square or like a granny circle bucket hat. I might do it in these colours. I'm going to use a 6mm hook. So I'm going to follow Stitching with Liz's tutorial. I need to cry, but I can't get anything out of my eyes or my head. Did I die? I need to run, but I can't get out of bed for is where I'm at. I'm 7 rows in. I need to do 15 rows. Honestly, if you're looking for a quick like granny stripe, granny circle bucket hat, use that tutorial because that was very easy. And yeah, it builds up very quickly, as you can see. I've just been sat here listening to podcasts. But I'm gonna actually give my hands a rest right now because my hands are starting to hurt. So I have actually, I think I've got about 2 more rows to do with the bucket hat. Well, to finish the part that I'm doing. But I think I'm going to finish that tonight. Crazy. I kind of just want to finish my bucket hat and almost the bag. I'm not going to be able to finish the bag. Unfortunately, it will just take me too long. And I know to do the strap is going to take ages. But I probably should actually get to sewing it all together, like finish all my squares and sew it together, because then I can figure out how to do the zipper. But I actually did take some pictures today for both my Bookstagram and my Crafty Instagram. I actually posted, which I'm trying to get better at doing that, just because I kind of forget. I'm going to work on my granny squares for my bag, so hopefully the next time I talk to you I would have all of the squares done, and then I'll be ready to connect them. I'm going to do that, and I guess I'll come back when I've done that. Actually, first I need to tidy my room, so let's do that.
It really hurts when I need to so bad, but I can't see her. My Juliet, my special girl. But I need to understand when I can't power through, and when I need some help from you, when I should.
It's so hot in my room right now that I don't even have the strength to carry on and trying to sort out the yarn mess that's on the floor. So I'm just not going to. I'm just going to do my crochet now. Actually, I'm going to go take this makeup off and I'm going to re-wrap my hair. So next time you'll see me, I should have a thing around my head. But yeah.
Stand my ground, and when I need to just sit down, sometimes I act like I know, but I'm really just a kid with 2 corks in his eyes and a bully in his head.
I look like I'm going into battle. I finished my bucket hat. Obviously, I'll show you guys tomorrow when we got better lighting. I finished a project. I need to just sew in these ends and then I'm completely done. Guys, I finished a project. Would definitely recommend this pattern. I'm just gonna sew the rest of these ends in and then I think continue on with my granny square bag, I think. And also, if anyone's wondering, I'm watching Pretty Little Liars. Yeah, this is actually the only bucket hat I have right now, I think. But I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna sew these ends in and then continue on with my granny squares. Squares completed. Obviously the ends aren't sewed in, but I'm gonna do the joining stitch where, like, the no sew method for granny squares. I don't know if this is even gonna work, but I'm pretty sure you just do, like, for the bags, I think you do like grannies, like 2 back to back, and then you sort of like half. They're the ones. Sorry, the lighting's really bad, I've just realised. If I can figure it out, I guess I'll just show you when I'm done. Okay guys, I know the lighting is really bad, but this is how far I'm at. And I know I've done it very wrong, but this is what I thought I could do, but turns out I probably can't. I'm probably gonna have to just sew it all together tomorrow. But it's actually 1 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna go to bed. I guess I'll speak to you in the morning. Good night.
I hope that she looks at me and thinks shit.
Morning, guys. Clearly the hair didn't come out as it did yesterday, but that's fine. I actually can finally try on my bucket hat. Let's see. Do you know what? Put it this way, it's not the worst thing I've ever made in my life, but it's most definitely not the best. I guess it would do its job blocking the sun. I'll chat whilst I'll sew the ends into this. I was on TikTok earlier, and now I really want to make a wisteria, like, square jumper. These look really cute. I really want to make one with different colours, but I just don't know what colours to do. And I don't know whether I want to do a long sleeve one or like a short sleeve one, because I think both would be very cute. As I was watching Pretty Little Liars last night, I was just watching it and I like, it's so weird, because what do you mean the girl was 16 dating her teacher? Like, as watching that when I was like 13, 14, I was like, I'm pretty sure they were my favourite couple at that time as well. But watching it back, it's like, what? It's so weird. And even like the show acknowledges it, that it's not okay. Keep saying things like, you know, if like, and it's adults saying this as well, you know, if they find out about you and Aria, you know, you get into trouble and shit like that. And I'm like, how is this let on air? Strange behaviour.
So pretty, something I can't believe.
Ends are all sewed in. Woohoo! Right, I don't know whether to carry on stitching together the way I was doing this, because obviously you couldn't see this last night because it was so dark. But basically, I did the joining granny stitch thing that you can do. But like, it's just obviously where this is a funny shape, it's just not going great, and my brain's not big enough for that. So I might have to sew it all together with like the carpet stitch. I just don't want to do that. Sorry, let me turn my TV off. I just don't want to do that, but I think I'm gonna have to. However, I think when I've sewed everything together, I'm gonna do like a border at the top to make the bag a bit deeper. Probably should sew the ends in before I do it, shouldn't I? Right, I'm going to sew the ends in of all of my squares and then start sewing them together, I think. And then I guess I'll come and speak to you guys later. Guys, I don't know why I'm still sat in this hat, but anyway, I've sewed everything together and it's kind of cute. I think I'm going to do a few rows up, like the top bit, just so it makes it a bit deeper. Wow, she's a cute girl. Guys, if you don't know how to do a mattress stitch, get to know. It really does the job. Okay, girlios, excuse the mess that is the floor, but I've added an extra 3 rows at the top of this. This is what it's currently looking like, which I'm pretty happy about. I think I'm now gonna try and like do the zip thing and use the punch pliers that I got the other day, just because I don't know how to use them. So if I mess up on this, it didn't take me that long to do. But so far this is kind of cute, and it's pretty, I think it's like an okay size. It's not huge, like this is my Kindle. So like hopefully it should fit in there, but it's not huge, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and figure out how to use these punch pliers. So should I just try it? Should I just go for it? Okay. Okay, definitely not the right size. I'm just gonna go for it. I just... Right, we're gonna have to have a change of plan, and maybe this is just gonna have a button clasp or something. I don't know. I'm about to go out and see some family, so I guess I'll come back later on and carry on. So, hi guys, I'm back. I'm about to become violent because of the heat. Like, why? It's not even sunny. It's cloudy and hot, which is the worst. I never continued on doing my zip thing. I don't think I can really put the zip on the bag because it's not going to fit. So I'm going to leave it for now. And honestly, I think I'm going to stop doing the bag for now. I just feel like I've been doing it for ages, so I want to change it up a bit. But I do need to do some editing because I've barely edited any of this video. And there's a lot of footage because I just talk all the time. You guys asked for it. A lot of you said you like chatty vlogs, so here you go. I think for the outcome of the bag, I think I will end up doing a strap. I'm glad I've done this bit. This is actually really cute. But I feel like it's not going to sit right without a zip. Let me just see. I guess I could just attach it. Should I just try and do it? I don't know how to do this. Right, I'm going to actually, let's backtrack everything I've just said. I'm going to quickly sit here and see if I can start crocheting this zip onto this bag. Just to see. And then if it doesn't work out, it's fine. So I'll be back. If I've successfully done that, I'll show you. BRB. This is where I'm at. No. I think this is the point in projects where I say, yeah, I've had enough. I think it'll be best if I just sew it on, honestly, rather than using this thing, because I don't like it. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm not going to do it. But I think I'm going to start doing some editing. Then carry on with some other projects that I'm doing. I'll come back later on. I'm still watching Pretty Little Liars. Yeah. At least I've got one successful thing for this week. My hat. I didn't show any updates on my spiderweb top. This is as far as I got until my hand started aching, because actually this is taking, it doesn't take long to do, but it's just so repetitive. Obviously needs to do way more. I'll probably get to that at some point. Yeah, I'm just going to do some editing. I should stand my ground, and when I need to just sit down. Sometimes I act like I know